Question number 2B.
ரெண்டாயிரம் காலகட்டத்துல ஜாவா கத்துக்கிட்டவங்களோட ஜாப் growth ஜாவா சுந்தரேசன் மாதிரி ரொம்பவே வேகமா இருந்தது. இப்போ 20. Hi everyone, this is Israel Jamsing, the director of Office Sales Academy. There is a big change in the cadre policy. Now, what is that change? Now, all these years, one thing common is, first thing UPSC asks is whether you want your home cadre or not. Most of us will say yes. When I wrote also, I gave yes. If we are within top ranks, say 60, 70, 80, whatever it is, and in case none of the candidates from our own state was opted for home cadre is ahead of us. Means, say I got 59th rank, whereas during my exam, there 2004, one of my friend, now he was already 11th rank, so he got the home state. Then what was the cadre location policy at that time? Then after that, if insider vacancy is filled, then I was treated as an outsider. Then there was a roster system which used to go in alphabetical order. Then Assam, like that it will start and goes up to West Bengal. Okay, that was the roster. And each year, the roster, the previous year, where the alphabet stopped, which state was the last allocated. Next year, say last year it stopped with say Uttar Pradesh. Then this year it will start with West Bengal. So that was the policy at that time till the year 2008. 2008 till 2017 was the golden years for the civil service aspirants, because as usual they asked, do you want your home cadre? Yes. Okay. If you then give choices for all the states. So first we use each one. Someone from Uttar Pradesh, they would have been UPS their first choice. Second choice means first choice plus home cadre. If it was not there, then they would have been Bihar, Agmund, like that. Say persons from South, say what someone. When you are writing means to not waste your time on questions जो आपको नहीं आते हैं. I'll tell you. Like for example, this year there was a question on geography on twisters जो नहीं आता था. Most of us didn't know where it was. If we did come across in the current affairs as well, but that was asked in details. So what do I do? Now do I start creating fake answers and आते हैं जिसमें आपके पास अच्छा खासा content है. Please attempt them first and complete. Do complete justice with that. When आपकी हूँ मैं. तो सर आप थोड़ा टाइम ले लीजिए. मैंने आपकी ट्रेनिंग बंद करवा रखी है. क्रिएटिविटी नहीं है कि ऐसा कहीं नहीं लिखा. When you are when you ये सोनू बोल रही है. My hometown is a road. Oh, सही से.
MNC Limited Company financial statements for the financial year 24-25 are provided. Income statement rupees in crores. Sales revenue 7,500 crores. Cost expenses 7,300 crores. Income before taxes 200 crores. Income before taxes 200 crores. Tax at 30% is 60. You know, uh, 29th ఇవాళ September, January 26, 20 February month will start within 2 days. God, time is running like anything. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Shit. MNC Limited Company financial statement for the financial year 24-25 are provided. Sales revenue 7,500 crores. Cost expense 7,300 crores. Income before taxes 200 crores. Tax 30 percentage 60 crores. Net income 200 crore into 70 percentage, that is equal to 140 crores. Now MNC Limited balance sheet as on 31st March 2025. Liabilities rupees in crores. Assets rupees in crores. Equity 2000 crores. Long term debt 2500 crores. Current liability 1500 crores. Net fixed assets 4000 crores. Current assets 2000 crores. Total 6000 crores, 6000 crores. Okay. Now, additional information, the company expects a 40% sales growth next financial year. The company will have a 25% of dividend payout ratio next year. All costs, current assets, and current liabilities are expected to increase with sales. Except retained earnings, no new equity is to be raised. Required compute external funding requirement through rising long-term debt. If the company is operating at 65% capacity usage for fixed assets, if the company is operating 95% capacity usage for fixed assets, see, this is what we need to answer. Now, let's go start do the problem. Mobile, you put charging, time waste, don't time waste. అమ్మో దేవుడా టైం అంతా పోతుంది అయ్యో నాయనా Let's start, my dear friends, people's advocate, Sriman Narayana Malila. You please start. Let's start. See, what I would like to tell you in this question, sales, yes, 7,500 crores. Operating expenses 7,300 crores. Profit is 200 crores. PAD 30%. Yes. Now PAT is 140. You know that. This is the basic data given by in problem. This is the base data for you to build the answer coming forward. Let's go and check now. my dear friend, I would like to see like this. I would like to tell like this. See, now we want to go step by steps. Let's come the balance sheet in crores. Balance sheet also given there. Okay, as it is. Oh, okay. This is a balance sheet. Now, I would like to go detail, in depth, the level of checking answer. Let's go. Question number 2B answer. Now, the company expects a 40% sold sales growth in the next financial year. The company will have a 25% dividend payout ratio next year. All costs, current assets, and current liabilities are expected to increase with sales, except retained earning to new equities to be resumed. This is the what question, my dear friend. Now, I would like to answer this question. How I am going to answer this question, you will see now. My dear friend, you understand the way we are going to solve. See, the additional information in the next year, what is there, you will go that. What additional information? Sales growth 40 percentage, dividend payout 25 percentage, cost to current assets and current liabilities increased proportionately with sales. No new equity, no new equity, only retained earnings. See, EFN to meet only by long term debt. Now, let's see step 1. Step 1, projected sales. Step 1, projected sales. Step 1. Step 1. Projected sales for the financial year 25-26. See, before this, I would like to do one thing. Yesterday, I received one mail. We'll reply that mail now. Just wait 1 minute, my dear friend. People said, okay, Siman Narayana Malala, yesterday you received one mail. That mail you need to check and answer that mail, right? Let's see. Mail, Gmail. Gmail. Mail. Yesterday I received on Gmail. We'll see what is that. While studying only, all these things, thoughts will come. Yesterday I received one mail. Not this one. Then which mail I received? బాగున్నా చెప్పు. ఈరోజు ఎప్పుడు ఉంటానే ఉంటుంది, ఏదో పని చేసుకుంటాను. చెప్పు గురు, పర్లేదు. ఆ. వివేకా, వివేకు మనకి ఓ ఫ్రెండ్ ద్వారా పరిచయం అయ్యాడు. ఏం పర్లేదు చెప్పు. నీకు నువ్వు సర్వీస్ చేసి నువ్వు నువ్వు పర్ఫెక్ట్ డబ్బులు తీసుకో. చెప్పు. ఆ. ఆ. ఉమ్. ఉమ్. ఇప్పుడు ఆ కుర్రోడు దాంట్లో న్యాయం జరగలేదు అంటున్నాడు. న్యాయం జరగలేదంటే హైకోర్టుకి వెళ్ళాలనుకో. హైకోర్టుకి వెళ్ళాలంటే నాకు జడ్జిమెంట్ ఉండాలిగా, అందుకని. అది కాదు గురు, ఇప్పుడు ఆ కుర్రోడు ఏమంటున్నాడు, నువ్వు హైకోర్టుకి వెళ్ళాలంటున్నాడు. నేనేమంటున్నా, బాబు జడ్జి గారికి ఆర్డర్లో ఏముందో చెప్పాలిగా బాబు, ఆర్డర్ ఇవ్వవు నేను అంటున్నా. అది అదే గురు. సరే ఇప్పుడు నేనేం చేయాలి చెప్పు గురు. ఆ. ఆ. అదేలే. అయ్యయ్యో చిచ్చి, అంత మాటలేదు. అదేలే, అదే అంతేగా. అదేలే, అదేలే. అదేలే, ఓకే. ఓకే గురు, ఓకే. చేస్తానే. ఆయన ఆయన గవర్నమెంట్ ఎంప్లాయీ. ఆ. 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 అంతే మరి. అంతే కదా. ఆ. ఆ. ఉమ్. 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 అదేలే గురు, నాకు ఉంది. ఆ. ఉమ్. 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 అదేలే. ఆ. ఉమ్. 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 అదేలే. అదేలే. ఓకే. అసలు అతను ఎలా పరిచయం అంటే, నాకు మా ఫ్రెండ్ వాడు ఉండేవాడు. వాడు ఏంటంటే ఏదైనా గవర్నమెంట్ వర్క్లో వచ్చాడు, ఆయనతో పరిచయం పెంచుకున్నాడు. అది జరిగింది. అదే అదే. అదేలే. ఓకే గురు, ఇప్పుడు నువ్వేం ఇబ్బంది పడమాక. నేనేందంటే నీకేదో రూపాయి ఇచ్చిందని తీసుకొచ్చాను. ఇక మీ ఇష్టం. మీరు 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 ఎలా హ్యాండిల్ చేసుకుంటారో మీ ఇష్టం అది. అయ్యయ్యో అయ్యో, అట్టెందుకు, ఎందుకు అలాగా? నువ్వు మన ఓన చేస్తున్నావు. నువ్వు కష్టపడితే, నువ్వు కష్టపడ్డా, నువ్వు పని చేసావు, డబ్బులు తీసుకో, దట్స్ ఇట్. అదేలే. ఆ. అంతే కదా గురు, అంతేగా. అదే. ఇంకేం విశేషాలు, బాగున్నావా? ఎలా ఉంది ప్రాక్టీస్ అంతా? మ్యారీడా బ్రదర్ నువ్వు? మ్యారీడా? ఎంతమంది పిల్లలు? ఓకే. ఆల్ ది బెస్ట్ గురు. ఓకే. ఎప్పుడైనా అవసరం ఉంటే ఏపీ కొట్టలేదు, పనులు చెప్పి చేసి పెడతా. వస్తున్నా, 12వ తేదీ ఓటింగ్ వస్తున్నాగా, మాట్లాడదాం, కనబడతాను నీకు. ఆ. ఓకే గురు, మంగళవారం వస్తా, పక్కా వస్తా. బాయ్. దేవుడా, టైం వేస్ట్ అవుతుంది దేవుడా. అబ్బా, అయ్యో బాబు, ఈ టైం అయిపోతుంది దేవుడా. దేవుడా 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 దేవుడా. మీరు మొట్ట టైం అయిపోతుందిరా బాబోయ్. దేవుడా, ఎక్కడున్నా మనం, ఎక్కడున్నాం. See, sales, sorry for your inconvenience, my dear YouTube watch viewers. Let me come back to the subject matter of discussion. See, the step one is we need to understand the projected sales for the 25-26. Okay, projected sales computation of the projected. These all mails you can cut down the mails unnecessarily open this and that. Step number one, sales growth 40%, dividend payout ratio 25%, cost to current assets and current liabilities increase proportionately with sales, no new equity, only return earnings, EFN to be met out of EFN to be made only by long-term debt. Step 1, projected sales financial year 25-26. Projected sales, projected sales, projected sales, projected sales financial year 25-26. 7,500 into 7,500 into 140 percentage 1.4 is equal to 7,500 into 1.40, that is equal to 10,500 10,500. Projected cost and profit. Project cost and profit. Step 2. Step 2. Projected project cost and profit. Project cost and profit. Project cost. Project cost and profit. Project cost and profit. Cost increase with sales. Cost increase with sales. Cost increase with sales. Cost increase with sales. It means 7,300 operating expenses. It will grow 140 percentage. 7,300 into 1.40, that is equal to 7,300 into 1.40, that is equal to 10,220. Okay. Now EBIT is equal to EBIT is equal to EBIT EBIT is equal to 10,500 minus 10,220, that is equal to 80, my dear friend. Next, tax rate 30 percentage. Rate of 30 percentage. Then 280 into 280 into 30 percentage, that is equal to 84. 84. PAT is equal to 280 minus 84. Am I right? 280 minus 84, that is equal to 196. Okay. Now we are going to step number 3, retained earnings. It means dividend payout ratio 25 percentage. Then 75 percentage will be the retained earnings. Step number 3. Step number 3. Retained earnings. Retained earnings. RNINGS. Retained earnings. Dividend is equal to dividend is equal to 25% PAT. 25% PAT. Then 196 into 25 percentage, that is equal to 96 into 25 percentage. That is called 49. Then 196 into 75 percentage. That is equal to 196 into 75 percentage. That is equal to 147. 147. 147. Step number 4. Step number 4. Increase in current assets and current liabilities. Step number 4. Step number 4. Step number 4. Step number 4. Increase in current assets and current liabilities. Increase in current assets. Increase in current assets and current liabilities. Current liabilities. Current liabilities. Increase in current assets and current liabilities. Current assets. Current assets. 2000 into 1.4, that is equal to 2800. Increase 800. Increase 800. Increase 800. Current liabilities. Current liabilities. Current liabilities. 1500 into 1.4, that is equal to 1500 into 140 percentage. 1500 into 1.4, that is equal to 2100. 2100. It means increase 600. Increase 600. Net working capital increase. Net working capital. Oh, net working capital increase. Net working capital increase 800 minus 600, that is equal to 200. Okay, let's start. Now, the key part, fixed assets requirement depends on capacity utilization. Fixed assets requirement depends on capacity utilization. Fixed assets requirement fixed assets fixed assets requirement depends on depends on capacity utilization depends on capacity utilization. Fixed assets requirement depends on capacity utilization. Case number 1, 65% capacity utilization. Wow. 65% capacity utilization, 5% capacity utilization, 65% capacity utilization, current fixed assets 4,000 represent 65% capacity. Then full capacity will be 6,154. Let's go to the question to understand better manner. Let's see, fixed assets is 4,000 crores. Okay, the question is, the company is operating at 65% capacity usage for fixed assets. The case number 2, if the company is operating 95% of capacity usage of fixed assets, then give your fund requirement to raising the long-term debt. My dear friend, let me talk about this. What I would like to talk, what I want to tell here, let's go for 65% capacity calculation. The 4,000 will be the 65% means 100% will be 6,054. So the full capacity of the fixed assets, full capacity, full capacity of fixed assets uh, full capacity of fixed assets is 4,000 divided by 65 percentage. 4,000 divided by 65 percentage. That is equal to 6,154. 6,154. Sales at full capacity, sales at full capacity will be wow. Sales at full capacity, sales at full capacity sales at Sales at full capacity 7,500 is equal 7,500 divided by 65 percentage is equal to 7,500 divided by 65 percentage. 7,500 divided by 65%. Then 11,538. 11,538. Required sales 10,500 with the existing capacity. Why? Required sales 10,500 required sales 10,500. Where? How? 10,500 where I got. In the step number one, yes. It's supposed to be 7,500 into 140% is equal to 10,500. Why? As per company expects to sales growth 40%. Whereas you are asking fixed assets capacity at 65%, then my sales should be 11,500. Whereas my actual plan to expect sales is 10,500. Whereas based on the fixed assets capacity is 11,500. This is the sales volume fixed assets ratio. Right? Am I right? Yes, am I right? See, the required sales 10,500 with existing capacity. Required sales, required sales, required sales. Required sales, required sales is equal to 10,500 with existing capacity. 10,500 within existing capacity. Within existing capacity. EXI STING existing. Within existing capacity. No additional fixed assets needed. Okay. No additional fixed assets. No additional fixed assets needed. Fixed assets needed. No additional fixed assets needed. Total additional assets required. Total additional assets required. Fixed assets is equal to nil. Working capital is equal to 200. So total additional assets required, total additional total additional assets total additional assets required. Fixed assets is equal to fixed assets is equal to nil. Working capital is equal to 200. Working capital is equal to 200. 200. The total is 200. Less retained earnings. Less retained earnings. Less retained earnings. Less retained earnings. Retained earnings. Retained earnings. 200 minus 147. That is equal to 53. Case number 2. 95% capacity utilization. Case number 2. 95% capacity utilization. 95% capacity utilization. यार रखो मैंने रख लिया. 95% capacity utilization. Then full capacity will be like this. Current fixed assets plus current fixed assets is equal to 4500 represents 95% capacity. Then full capacity of fixed assets. 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 Full capacity of fixed assets is equal to 7500 divided by 0.95. 7500 divided by 0.95, that is equal to 7985. That is equal to 7985. 7895. 7895. Required sales 10,500 capacity exceeded. Required sales 7,000. Required sales. Required sales. Required sales. 10,500. 1,500. Required sales 10,500. Capacity exceeded. Capacity exceeded. 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 10,500 capacity exceeded. 10,500 capacity exceeded. Required fixed assets for 10,500 sales. Required fixed assets. Required fixed assets. Required fixed assets. Assets. 10,500 sales. Required fixed assets. Fixed assets for 10,500 sales. Then fixed assets is equal to fixed assets. is equal to 4,211 into 10,500 divided by 7,895. For 7,895, 4,211 is the sales. But for 10,500, how much should be there? Let see. For 7,895 sales, 4,211 is the fixed asset. And then what is the for 10,500 will be 5,600 approximately. See, go to the question. What question speaks at based on the above information, the company expects 40% sales growth next financial year. The company will have a 25% dividend payout ratio next year. All cost, all cost, current assets and current liabilities are expected to increase with sales, except retained earnings, except retained earnings up to new equity is to be raised, required, except retained earnings to new equity is to be raised. See, the requirement is compute external funding requirement through raising a long-term debt. That is the goal. In this entire problem, if you see what is the core objective, the core objective is expects growth rate is 40 percentage, whereas the fixed assets capacity is like at 65% level. It's demanding sales is different, and whereas జిండుబామ్ లేదా అయిపోయిందా పంపిస్తుంది దేవుడా జిండుబామ్ చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. See, my dear friend, first we need to understand the problem. Doing like blindly, we will not expertise. The thing is, each problem we need to understand. What here happened, the company given the balance sheet, the company given income statement. Now your duty, the compute the external funding requirement through raising long-term debt. Why? Because you want long-term debt. For that, what will you do? You tell me. The long see why long-term debt is required, guys. Understanding. See in this question, somebody commented me, Mr. Reddy Yaramothu. Okay, over maybe. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I just comment now. Thank you, friend. Thank you, friend. Oh, friend, thank you. Thank you, my dear friend. See, you understand the question first. Basically, how the question is framed. The question is telling that I given an income statement, I given a balance sheet. My expected sales in the next year will be 40% growth. Then my sales is achieving 140 percentage. Correspondingly, my expenditure is moving to 140 percentage. Fine. But now question is came to the mind of the fixed assets. The fixed assets at present capacity is 65 percentage and 95 percentage. In these circumstances, what you need to do, the fixed assets capacity is a constraint for me to do my full level of business. Then what I need? I need funds. I need external funds. Then only I can do my business well, right? My dear friend, you're understanding what I'm telling. The thing is, the company expects 40% sales growth, whereas the company dividend payout ratio will be 25 percentage. It means 75% will be the retained earnings. But for me now, the problem is my company is operating fixed rates at 65% capacity. Usage of fixed assets. If I move it to 100% capacity, then what fixed assets I needed? As of now, the fixed assets appearing in the balance sheet, as of now, as of now, the fixed assets, the fixed asset, what? This fixed assets 4,000, my dear friend, the fixed assets, the 4,000 is my operating capacity 4,000. See, my 4,000 is my 65% capacity. If I put 100 percentage, I need, see like this, 6,000, 6,000, how much? 6,000, 6,153. My dear friend, because of expansion, I want my fixed assets capacity should be this much. How much? How much? 4,000 divided by 65% means 6,154 I need funds. If I go my sales also, what will happen? If I say 7,500 divided by 65 percentage, my sales also should be 11,530. So my, this is what. But according to my estimated sales growth will be 7,500. Am I right? Into 140 percentage, it should be 10,500. So now my question is 7,500. For example, if I go for 95% capacity utilization, let example. If I go by 95% capacity utilization, what happening? My sales will be, my usual sales will be 7,500. Let me bring to the 95% of the capacity. If I should go for full capacity, my sales will be 7,985. Whereas my fixed assets 4,000 divided by 95 percentage. Then 4,210 is required fixed assets for me the maintaining 7,785 sales. But whereas my expected growth 10% sales, if I bring into the parity that level, how much fixed assets required for me? That's the question. Then let's see. 4,211 is the figure 4,211 is the figure of fixed assets at 95% capacity, and divided by 95% capacity of the sales is 7,895. Then you put up, if it goes to 10,500 is the estimated level of the sales, then your fixed rate should be 6,400. Sorry, 5,600. 5,600. This is what broadly, my dear friend. Now you understood might be well the way we are planned to deal this sum. The thing is, my dear friend, one thing I learned why I'm teaching like this. If you go chat GPT, or for example, I'll ask chat GPT, what is the best learning outcome? The best learning outcome, in what manner 100% what you study, it goes to your brain. We'll see now. You ask any, or perplexity, or I'll ask perplexity, okay? See, why the reason I'm teaching here, we need to understand one thing. If you read, 10% will come. If you watch, maybe 40-50% will come. If you're writing and doing sums, maybe 95% will come. By the moment you teach to someone what you know, you will be 100%. Why? Unless otherwise, you are the master of that, you could not teach to someone. So, my advice to you, whatever you learn, you teach to someone, then you will be 100%. You will be 100%. The clarity will come much more, rather than listening, rather than writing, rather than watching. You do explain to someone what you know. You will be 100% clarity. That clarity will make you examination pass. That's what myself I'm doing, motivate myself I'm doing. Whatever I know, I want to teach. Whatever I learn, I want 100% clarity to teach others. The moment I teach to someone, I will be get 100% clarity. That clarity will make me clear my examination. That's what I thought it I want to execute in I choose the platform of YouTube. I'm learning, I'm writing, reading, studying. If that knowledge is alone could not sustainable to me, I would make to someone to understand what I understood. Then in that process, either you will become expert or not, I don't know. Definitely clarity, much more clarity will comes to me first. If I have a clarity, I can make to someone to understand very well, right? That's the reason I'm a teaching. There is no other way to go. Is the marketing or something, this and that, nothing. My aim, teaching to someone, the moment I teach to someone, the moment I explain to someone, I'll get a better clarity, best clarity in the world. So that I started this journey to solve the question problems. See, here our motto is not completing running number of question papers or number of sums. Every sum I do with best level of understanding, I do to make explain to someone the easy and make them to understand. In such a case, if I make them to understand someone, definitely I will have a better clarity. In such a case, if I have a received in examination that question, I'll get 10% marks. So this is how come either I do lot of practice. Rather than do lot of practice also, I would like to teach someone what I learned. Then I will be a best clarity, better clarity. That clarity will helps to me in my CA final examination. Usually, actually, I'm a CA student, right? I'm a CA student. I want to be perfect in my examination. I want to clear my examination. How it happened? Either I need to do lot of problems and solutions. Either I doing while doing lot of problems and solutions doing, I teach to someone in the online. I'll get a better clarity. That clarity will makes me examination clear. That is the reason only I self motivated to start this journey. So now this problem you might have understood clearly. If you are not understood, you can kindly call me. My mobile number is 9677205265. Of course, I'm also lacuna of the few standards. That standard what I'm doing. I will also listen other lecture classes, then understand what I understood. I'll come to the YouTube. I try to vomit. I try to not vomit. I try to explain to someone to in the process of learning the knowledge. It is one kind of learning tool. It is motivating us to do this kind of videos. My dear what my dear YouTube watch viewer, so thank you very much. You're forming part of my journey. Thank you. Let's go to this problem. By the end, we are in the end of this question. See, now 5,600 I computed total fixed assets. Now you tell me how much increase of fixed assets? How much increase of fixed assets means previously fixed assets increased 6,000 to 4,000, 5,600 to from 4,000 to the moment my 95% of the capacity utilization, my fixed assets also moved up to 5,600. Now, increase in fixed assets is equal to increase in fixed assets is equal to increase in fixed assets. Increase in fixed assets is equal to 5,600 minus 4,000, that is equal to 1,600. Okay, this is what. Now, total additional assets. Total additional assets. Total additional assets. Total additional assets. Fixed assets is equal to 1,600. Working capital, add working capital, add working capital 200. Total 1,800. Total 1,800. Less retained earnings. less retained earnings. Less retained earnings. 147. Then total will be 1653. So that's what's the answer, my dear friend. So the final exam answer is at 65% capacity level 53 crores. At 95% capacity level will be 1653 crores will be the retained earnings. So at scenario EFN through fund required through long term debt. Therefore, fund required fund required through fund required through fund required through fund required through long term debt. Fund required through long term debt 65% capacity 53 cr 95% capacity 1653 crore 1653 crore 1653 crore. My dear friend, let's go to next question. Our next question is this one. This question is very, 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 very easy. I would like to talk this in what I would say. This question is very easy. I want to explain theoretically. This question is answered in examination also. I would like to go deeply discuss this question within 10 minutes. Thereafter, we will move to question number 3A. Okay, my friend, let's move. We want to answer this question. See, my dear friend, My dear friends, what I am going to do, answer this thing. Let me answer this. The detailed comparison between the real options and financial options based on the four specified criteria. Underlying asset, यार फोन मेरे को पता सीएम फोन लसने यार फोन See, my dear friend, this is People's Advocate Sriman Narayana Malala. The People's Advocate Sriman Narayana Malala is telling like this. See, underlying asset. The question is like this. Differentiate how real options are different from the financial options on the basis of following 4 points. One is underlying asset, another one is payoff, third one is exercise period, fourth one is approach. See, my dear friend, underlying asset is a real option. The underlying asset is a real project or investment opportunity, such a factory, R&D initiative, or natural resource. Financial options. The underlying asset is a financial security, typically stocks, bonds, or market indices. Payoff. Real options payoff is uncertain and depends on future business conditions such as market demand, cost, or technological success. Financial options payoff is a clear, defined, and based on market prices, often calculated using models like Black Shoes model. Exercise period Exercise period is often flexible, contingent on strategic decision and external factors. Financial options. Exercise period is a fixed and predetermined, such as European only, at expiration. American anytime before expiration. Approach. There are real income and financial options. Real options evaluated using strategic decision making framework and scenario analysis, often used in capital budgeting, whereas if financial options valued using quantitative models and market data relies heavily on mathematical formulas and trading strategies. This is what these four scenarios, my dear friend. Next, I would like to go to next question number 3. A speculator purchase BFL Limited May futures a lot of 125 shares at 7,750 and choose to write BFL 7,790 may call option with a premium of 30 rupees. Lot price 125 shares. As on May 18th, spot price rise and the future price and call premium. Future price rises to 7,780. Call premium also rises to 36. Brokerage. For the transaction, 0.02% of the transaction value of the future market. Strike price of call premium and options. So you please calculate and do the answer for this question. Yes, let's go to question number 3A. We are doing question number 3A, my dear friend. Let's start question number 3A. Actually, AFM 10 question papers there in the what I want to say. What are those? FDPs. Our target is to do all those also, because even these are my at my what could I say? Where is my group 1, group 2? Group 2. S metal is group 1. You group 1 MU. Where is my MTP? Group 1. Let's do this problem, my dear friend. Let's do. Oh, at any cost. Now time is 6 o'clock. Around 1 hour, we are going to move direct tags, my dear friends. Okay, we are going to move direct tax and direct tax. There is no doubt on that. నీది దయగల మనసయ్య. అయ్యో వాటర్ అయితే first, okay, let's complete this. 7 o'clock, we'll think about GT direct tax. Okay, we'll think about income tax. First target is this one, no? We'll try, yeah. Able to buy book online, direct tax book. Hmm. Now time is 5:50. Just 1 hour is there. Why you want to think all these things? You have GST parent, you have auditing closure, you have trade finance act. Just go through this rush up. We'll buy very soon. The moment I go to Madras court case STA status by advocate name. Name. 𝒟𝑒𝒹𝓃𝑒𝓃𝑒𝑒𝑁𝒟𝑎𝑔𝑔
Hello.
Praveen, I WhatsApped you. Council told me send private notice. I mean, judge told me send private notice. Will you send or shall I send?
Hello.
అది AR Kendas, sorry. Inesha client, you sent a legal notice. You sent a
Yeah, actually, I sent it, sir.
already send a.
Yeah.
Oh, super, super. You taken money from that Inesha?
No, I still didn't take it to myself.
Oh, you didn't ask money, ah?
Yeah, I want to ask you.
Okay, okay. Why you didn't ask him?
I think that's first fish the then I can ask them. That's it.
What?
Just a notice because it's just a notice. It will take more than maybe it will take 1 hour to finish the work. That's it, sir. So that's why I didn't ask the money.
Okay, okay.
I will ask you.
Yeah, no issue, no issue, no issue.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, I also WhatsApped him. He has to understand, no, what we are doing. Notice to the respondent, returnable in 4 weeks. Private notice also permitted. Post this matter after 4 weeks. See, so you send it,
Yes, sir.
so then that acknowledgement address, my address only you, na?
Yeah, it's actually your address, sir.
Okay, okay, then thank you, Praveen.
Yeah, okay,
Praveen,
sir.
and
Yeah, sir.
one more case is there. We need to file before AP High Court.
API code is not possible, sir. For
No, no,
us.
no. You do online, bro.
No,
Only
sir.
filing. You do only online filing. Physical filing, I'll take care of.
Okay, sir. I will not have sir.
You just help me in the process.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Because you need to spend time online. We need to fill the data and do all this stuff. No, that and all you do.
Yeah.
For
Okay,
that, I'll give you some money.
yeah, okay, sir.
Okay, not like 7,000 something. I'll give you something.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Then physical submission, I'll send to one more person. Is there an API code? I'll send him.
Oh,
I'll ask him to file
okay.
online. I mean physical file. But
Yeah, okay, sir.
online itself, you help me.
Yeah, okay, sir. I will
When
send
when you are ready, we'll do that.
maybe next week I'm ready, sir.
Can I send you that? Can I send you documents?
Yeah, you can send me the documents, sir.
See, I'll send you documents right now.
Okay.
But from client, I didn't receive any money as of now. Once I receive money, I'll let you. We'll start.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Maybe he will give within 2 3 weeks or maybe 1 week. He will give money.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Huh?
Yeah.
Wait 1 minute. I'll send right now that one. Where is that?
You send the documents to me. I just go
You,
through
you
all of
just
the
to go
documents.
through. You just to go through.
Yeah.
Already I given an opinion to him. Legal opinion
Okay.
I given. He asked me, can I go for tribunal law or high court like that? He asked me.
Okay.
But for that I given opinion, broad opinion I given to him.
Okay.
Then let him come back. If he come based on that, we'll act. Okay.
Yeah, okay, sir. Yeah.
But just a basic idea I'm giving to you. But this is a one of the ground. Whatever I'm giving you, I mentioned which ground we are going. That is one ground. Other grounds are available in the basic primary notices. That proceedings. What is the subject issue? It is a jurisdictional issue. I raised point. Subject matter issue after he said okay, then I'll do subject matter of analysis, and those points will be included later. As of now, I'm sending you just
So
one
the
class is the judicial matter. What, bro?
so one second, sir.
Uh,
Sir, we are going to find the case at API High Court or District Court, sir.
AP High Court,
Okay, sir.
not district court.
It's a tax case or some other one?
It is a tax case, income tax.
Okay, okay, sir. I'll take care of it, sir.
Okay, I'll forward you. I'll forward you.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Actually, okay, it is a buffering. I'll send you. See,
Yeah.
this is just already SSC filed one appeal before the Commissioner of Income Tax appeal. They rejected
Okay.
because of delay of filing.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
as
sir.
well as the delay of filing, as well as the primary notice served by the judicial licensing officer without jurisdiction. These two will be grounds for us to filing appeal before the High Court. As well
Yeah,
as,
okay, sir.
yeah, these alone will go as of now. And the matter
Okay.
comes to the taxability and regarding to computation of income, that and all different step. that I'll go for later. As of now, I'll send you off within few minutes. I'll send you. If you want, I'll give you income tax credentials also. You can go log in. You can download all those stuff and you can work with it. And once client paid money, I'll give you something. You can help on me to filing online. Drafting alone, I'll take care of. Huh?
Okay, sir.
Okay, brother. I'm sending. Thank you. Thank you much.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
వేలాది పుట్టిలను జ్యేష్ఠపుత్రుని ఇచ్చిన అమ్మా చలేస్తుంది దేవుడా. అయ్యో శ్రీమాన్, కాన్సన్ట్రేట్. సన్నాసి, కాన్సన్ట్రేట్ ఉండు. అబ్బా. Dear friends, this is People's Advocate Sriman Narayana Malila came in front of you to discuss this question. This question is very easy only. The thing is, we need to understand very good into the manner of this question. My dear friend, first I would like to brief the entire question. Then we would like to go solve the problem in that method. First, let's understand the question facts and then we can look into answer later. See, my dear friend, what I would like to talk here, the thing is how we need to understand the question. The manner you understand the question is very easy to answer for you. The thing is, this question is very easy, but you need to understand in such manner. The moment you understand well, you can answer this well. Let's see, my dear friend. Let's see, my dear friend. Let's go through question first. A speculator purchases BFL Limited May futures. A lot size is 125 at 7,750 and chooses to wire right BFL 7,790. May call option with a premium of 30. A lot of 125 shares as on May 18th, spot price rises and so future price and call premium. Futures price rise to 7,780. Call premium also rises to 36 rupees. Brokerage for the transaction is 0.02 percentage. For the transaction value of futures and strike prices net of call premium for options, you are required to calculate profit or loss on futures net of transactions cost. Profit or loss on options net of transaction cost. Overall profit from both the positions net of cost. Total brokerage cost. Dear friend, this is the question we are going to solve now. How we need to present the data, how we need to solve the data, you will understand very nicely now. Let's see the answer. Let's go, my dear friend. Profit or loss on futures. Profit or loss on futures. Now we are in question number 3. A. Okay. We are in question number 3A. Question number 3A answer. Answer. See, my dear friend, I would like to talk like this. First one. Profit or loss on futures net of brokerage, profit or loss on futures profit or loss on futures net net of brokerage net of brokerage net of brokerage particulars rate lot amount particulars particulars rate lot size amount particulars rate lot size amount future selling price future selling price 7790, sorry, 7780. Future selling price. See, a speculator purchases BFL Limited May futures lot 125 shares at 7750 and choose to write BFL 7790, may call option with a premium of 30, a lot size 125, and May 18 spot price rise and the future price and call premium future price rise to 7780. Call premium also rises to 36. Brokerage for the transaction is 0.02 percentage. See, first we need to understand the question perfectly. Otherwise, we will do lot of mistakes. There is no doubt on that. Because he given just like this data. First of all, my dear friend, you need to present the data in the good manner. Otherwise, the question framing, data presentation itself, it makes us to do wrong calculations, to do wrong things. Definitely, that's what we are facing problem. He will give just like that data. You need to understand how to present the data in the table format and how to bring the data into for your calculations and understanding. Question is nothing. Very easy. Understand, my dear friend? You might be understood. Let's go. See, a speculator purchases BFL May future, lot size 125 at rupees 7750. Okay, fine. That is single transaction. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We'll answer like this. Future purchases, what he done? Future purchases, yes. Future purchases 7750. Now I'll write like this. Future purchases, lot size rate 7750, lot size 125. Am I right? Let me calculate. 7750 into 125. That is equal to 9,68,750. 9,68,750. Okay, this is purchases. But later on, what happened? And chooses to write BFL 7790, make call option with a premium of 30. See, already purchased. and he's talking about some call option. What call option is talking? Is talking about chooses to write 7,790. Okay, he chooses to write 7,790 call option with a premium of 30 rupees. Okay, one is purchase. Again, he went to for what? First one, we are doing profit or loss on future and future net of brokerage. Is talking immediately options for call premium 30 rupees. Then what we need to do, look into that profit or loss on options. One is future, another one is option. He's talking about option. Let goes to back to option category. Option profit or loss on options net of brokerage. Profit or loss on on options net of brokerage. Net of brokerage. Now, particulars, rate, lot, size, amount. Particulars, particulars, rate, lot size, rate, lot size, amount. Particulars, rate, lot size, amount. Call premium received. Call premium received. How much he receiving call premium? May call option with a premium of 30 rupees. Lot size is 125. Call premium received. Call premium. Call premium received. Rate 30. Lot size 125. 30 into 125. 3,750. 30 into 125. 3,750. 3,750. But okay, we'll go by transaction to transaction. No problem. Now, as on May 18, spot price rises, and so the future price and call premium future price rise to 7,780. See, now two transactions done. One is futures. Yes, we done purchases, and immediately I went for right is a call premium. That was okay. Call premium received 13 to 125, 3,750 I received. Now what happened? As on May 18, spot prices goes up and the future price and call premium. Okay, all those gone up. Now future price rise to 7,780. What I would like to do this, I would like to do sell because price is gone up, right? That's why I'm going to sell future selling price. Future future selling price. How much? 7,780. 7,780. Lot size 125. Lot size 125. Okay. Now, ayyo, 6:46 time. We need to go start direct tax and direct tax. What to do? So okay, we'll finish this one. Now, 7,750 is the rate. No, 7,780 is the selling rate into lot size 125. Then 9,72,500. 9,72,500. Okay. Then gross profit on futures. Gross profit. Gross profit. Gross profit on futures. Gross profit on futures. 9,72,500 minus 9,68,750. Then 3,750. 3,750. Brokerage is 0.2 percentage. Next we will go according to that. And brokerage 7,780 over. Yeah, that's over transaction. Next. Call premium also rises to 36 rupees. This 36 rupees, how to impact, where to impact, let's come. Now, call premium received 30, whereas a call premium paid 36. Less call premium paid. Less call premium paid. Call premium paid how much? 36. Lot size how much? 125. Then how much? 4,500. Okay. Loss on premium. Now, we'll present the data. That's the only thing. Your danger is presenting the data. Otherwise, this sum is nothing. Nothing, this sum. Only thing is presenting the data, understanding the data, framing the data, using the data, understand the data. And already you have a knowledge, you can draw the conclusion. That's it. Basics and data. The thing is, he giving like this problem. We will confuse. We will put this and that, that and this. Ultimately, answer is wrong. We will suffer losing 6 marks. This is what we are suffering in futures and options for every time. So, at any point of time, he given the data. You need to understand what is their future, what is their option, what is their interest bidding. All the three elements you put into brain and bring the answer. So this problem is a simple problem. Yes, now let's go to next line. You read the next line. What next line says? Brokerage for the transaction is 0.2% for the transaction value of the futures and strike price net of call premium for options. 0.02% transactions value of the futures. Underline. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Let's go to futures. What happened? As of now, futures, I received a profit 3,750. Now, on this, I want to reduce as a brokerage 0.02 percentage, my dear friend. Let's go to less brokerage, less brokerage, less brokerage at the rate of 0.02 percentage. 0.02 percentage. Then 3,750 into 0.02 percentage equals 75 percentage. 194.5 divided by 0.02 percentage. Now, my dear friend, 194.5 divided by 0.02 percentage. It means 9,72,500 what you sold. On that brokerage, you paid 0.02 percentage. So less brokerage, 0.02% on selling price means 9,72,500 into 0.02 percentage into 0.02 percentage. 194.5. 194.5. Now, then your answer is 3,750 తీసేస్తే 3,000 net profit on futures. Net profit. Net profit on futures. 3,555. 3,555.50. See, what a nice problem. What is it? What is a very, 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 what I want to say? See, very, very, very easy. The thing is how to present the data, understand the data, only problem here. So we did it. Now, let's come back to the question again. Next to what facts that is there. That's it. And strike price net of call premium for options. Let's go to option. Option what says that profit based on call premium received, call premium paid. Now, you will be loss on premium 750 rupees. Loss on premium 750 rupees. Loss on premium. Loss on premium. How much? 750. Strike price net of premium. Strike price net of premium. Strike price net of premium. What is this strike price? One is 7,750, 7,790, 7,780. Okay, 7,790 what? Chooses. Okay. 30 rupees premium with 7,760. Strike price net of premium. 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 Okay. The moment you understand, see first what happened? I purchased at 7,750 at 125. Yes. That's futures I sold at 7,780. That's over. But whereas write 7,790 call option with a premium 30 rupees, I went. Then I received a premium 30 rupees. I am willing to sell, I am willing to call option 7,790. But later on, what happened later on? Futures price goes to 7,790 and call premium with 36 rupees. So 30 rupees premium received, 36 rupees premium paid. Now he asking the question, call premium also rises to 36, brokerage for the transaction 0.02% for the transaction value futures, and strike price net of the call premium for options. So now options, what happened? The moment I am 7,790 call options I entered with a premium 30 rupees. But later on, what happened? Premium goes 36. Yes, I pay and 36. That's what. Now, that 6 rupees into 125, 750 is the loss on premium. But whereas strike price, net of premium is strike price net of premium, right? Net of strike price net of premium 7,760 at the rate of 125, that is equal to 9,70,000. 7,000 7,760 into 125, that is equal to 9,70,000, and less brokerage 0.02 percentage, and what sale value only into 0.02 percentage, it means 194. Okay. This is used to for only computation of the brokerage. Then loss on premium, loss on premium 750. Loss on premium 750. Loss due to brokerage on the strike price. Loss due to brokerage on strike price. On strike price 0.02 percentage, that's called 194. The net loss on options, net loss on options 750 plus 194, 944 rupees. Overall profit, net of cost overall profit net of cost. Overall profit, overall profit net of cost, net of cost. Overall profit net of cost. Particulars amount in rupees. Particulars amount in rupees. Particulars amount in rupees. Amount in rupees. Particulars amount in rupees. Net profit on futures. Net profit on futures. Net profit on futures is 3,000 triple five. 3,000 triple five. Net loss on options. Net loss on options. Net loss on options. Net loss on options. 944 rupees. And overall net profit, overall net profit, overall net profit 2,611.50. 2,611.50. Total brokerage cost, my dear friend, total brokerage cost, total brokerage cost, total brokerage cost, particulars, futures, options total, particulars, futures, options total. Brokerage on futures 194.5, on options 194, total 388.50. My dear friend, are you understood? The solving question is nothing, but thing is to understand the problem, presenting the problem, making framework the problem is a big problem. We'll do easily mistakes. We do easily mistakes. So that make our life discomfortable. That make our life discomfort. So challenge in the AFM problem, understand the problem, making the problem, using your concept and frameworking the problem is the tough thing. The moment you arrange the data into your required, definitely you will solve, you will get good answer. That's what, my dear friend. Thank you, Ronald. We'll go back to we'll start very soon. Direct tax clause, next indirect tax clause. So all the best. Thank you very much for using, watching my YouTube channel. I'm grateful to you. Thank you very much. Bye.